There was a time when making content for YouTube was as easy as sitting down and having an abstract thought because I was able to, and still am, and I'm going to start doing this some more, sit there and tune into the third eye in all of its wisdom. You see, inside of your head, there's this information center, the third eye, a particular energy that resonates from that chakra point. And if you can tune into it properly, and think alongside it when it comes to combing over any of your problems in life. It can provide you answers. And so I came up with many meditations. Some are on my YouTube channel, like how to solve problems in your sleep, where you just lie there and have this energy start to present to you answers to your problems. They call this higher thinking. Some say it comes from your higher self. And it would make making content so easy. Because the information that I'd present to people would be of a spiritual nature. I mean, of course it would be. It's coming from spiritual insights. One such insight I want to talk about today. And that is, you cannot become what you want when you're busy being what you are. And I posted that on my community wall, and some people understood it right away. One person, I was about to buy a drink of alcohol, and then read that post and decided to put it back and leave the store. He understood it. He got the message. Others didn't get it. Right over their head, or they interpreted it through their own filter, their own bias, and thus lost the message. I'm going to make this video so that there are no levels of miscommunication here. It's simple. A lot of you might want to get in shape. A lot of you might want to be happy all the time. A lot of you might want to be that type of being that walks with an aura of positivity and love and light. A lot of you might want to be more of a truth speaker. Perhaps you want to speak your truth more often, or just call out that within the world that is not true. You want to be more noble, in a sense. A lot of you want to get out of your past, out of your shadow, out of your past emotions, out of your traumas. Maybe out of some sort of inadequacy or sense of anxiety. But then you wake up in the morning and you engage in thoughts that support all of that you're trying to get away from. You enter into conversations at levels at which only support what you're being, which is the very thing that you want to get away from. You see, you can't become what you want if you're too busy being what you're being. It's a state of being that you're being, that you're upset with, that you don't like. And so, how do you resolve that? Well, it's quite simple. You got to be able to check yourself within every moment of the day and ask yourself, am I being who I want to be right now, or am I supporting the very state of being I'm trying to get out of? And if you're supporting it, just choose to change your mind. Just choose to do something different. If you're about to gossip, choose not to gossip. If you're about to talk negatively about someone, choose to talk positively about someone in the moment. Just course correct your behavior. Change your state of being incrementally in these little important ways when it comes to how you're expressing yourself, the types of conversations that you're having, even your states of being. If you feel like moping around and just becoming a black hole of negative emotions, have a freezing cold shower, then walk outside. Change your state of being. But you see, you've got to make it a conscious effort 9 times out of 10 in the beginning, because you have conditioned yourself into a state of being that you don't like. Now, here's something that's quite interesting. Joe Dispenza realized this, and a lot of people have also come to this level of awareness, which is that 90% of your thoughts that you're going to have today, you had yesterday. 90% of your thoughts that you're going to have today, you had yesterday. Which means if you're incrementally changing your state of being throughout the day, you are now changing the majority of thoughts that you're going to experience tomorrow. Therefore, it becomes far easier to shift into a state of being, into how you want to essentially be tomorrow, and then the following day, and then the following day. As you start to have this compounding effect, the more you start to gradually do better with yourself. Yeah? Now, this branches off into so many other areas of your life, because it doesn't just have to deal with your mood or the way you hold a conversation, You could also choose in the moment, let's say your life's kind of boring, you want some more excitement. You could choose in the moment to go out and do something that you wouldn't usually do, something that sparks a certain level of adrenaline within you. And then you can put money on it that the next day you're going to want to do something similar. It becomes a kind of game after a while. How many things can I do in one day to really feel alive? Not just from an internal perspective, but from the outside. How many things can I engage with? How many things can I touch? How many people can I touch in the world through a conversation or through some type of interaction? And how can I have that be my normal life? Well, it all starts with your state of being. Are you too busy being the thing you don't want to be right now? Because if you are, just change it and know that you can. Sometimes it can seem a little out there, this grandiose image of yourself or of your life, the big house or whatever it is. But everyone who's gotten there today started somewhere small. And if you can do the same thing and compound, you'll be there one day too, no matter who it is you look up to or what vision you have for yourself in the future. And your level of endurance too matters. Sometimes we do really good and we shift out of our old frequency, but then we stop doing the things that kept it around in the first place. Now they say it takes around 21 days to build a habit and thus build a certain aspect of your character, or perhaps keep up a specific area of your life. But I don't necessarily believe that, because I know it takes a little longer than that. I'd say around anywhere from 6 months to a year. And then the second year just kind of does itself. The third year, sure, you might have to put a little bit more effort into maintaining your state of being and or the things that come out of your state of being, sure. But then the fourth year will be easy again. It basically all becomes unconscious behavior. Okay, so 6 months to a year, put effort into your life, make your life a project, and you'll thank me later.